Well, hello, good day to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is still Tiffany Rashawn. I am still fortunate for me, the head Imaginarian of a company called Imagiread, and this is Imagireading Today. I am at one of my favorite campuses, intervening on behalf of sixth grade today. I absolutely love this campus. These sixth graders are so precious. They really, really are. And today we're going to do some fun stuff. We have some cultural competency in social study, if you will. And I thought it would be fitting to go ahead and record this video for the introduction of our April highlight. Speaking of sixth grades, I do notice some sort of disparity where it regards my sixth graders. Sixth grade is such a precious time, right? It's in between, being a little person and becoming a young person. And so it's ideal to use as much care and caution in teaching and educating sixth grade, because the sixth grade typically goes on to set the stage for high school and greater and beyond. And so because I've noticed that there is a disparity, there's a disconnect, I am looking feverishly and am asking your help and support at this point. For third through fifth graders, when I am intervening with sixth and seventh grade, I can honestly say seventh grade as well, because they are still very precious. A little bit older, a little bit more mature, but still very precious. I notice that the contextual reality in literature is not something that they want to grasp. And I can understand why. Some of the assignment can be a little boring. Totally get it. But here's the thing. At Imagiread, my goal is to incite a love of reading. A love of reading is a love of learning. And a love of learning is a love of being. And so because that is the case, what I always do is take components of fiction and work it into fiction. I try my best to intersperse it in a way that, of course, breathes life into the imagination. And as I said before, we have here at Imagiread a nice and simple, sweet, short way that we do that. It is the CPR method. The C is for context, the P is for practicality, and the R is for relativity. And so, without further ado, I want to go ahead and talk about why I'm asking you to tune in today. So for the month of April, what I'd like to do is I am querying and looking for third through fifth graders. Okay, this is the book that we will be highlighting all month. It is Imagiread's very first Imagireading for Writing Masterclass. This class will be completely and totally free. It will be inclusive, hands-on, set in a virtual setting, and parents will have an opportunity to look at what some of the individual progress and some of the stats are. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the clock. It's almost time for my next class. And so this is an opportunity to get struggling readers into a place where they are comfortable learning and expressing, and to get those who love to read to support and play upon what they love about reading. Here We Go, a Poetry Friday power book is just phenomenal. And this is not Sylvia Vardell and Janet Wong's first rodeo. This has been a rodeo that they've been writing and tackling for some time. I got this read, fortunate for me again, as a partner of Multicultural Children's Book Day. Becky Flansburgh sent it to me. Well, before she sent it, she said, "Tiff, can I send you an extra book?" And I was like, "By all means, of course." And so she did. And so I'm so grateful to Becky, because as soon as I opened, in fact, I read it the same day I got it. I remember being here at this campus. Yeah, I remember I was downstairs in one of the lounges, read the entire thing and made all my notes. So I'm ready to start with the class. I have all my notes day by day, everything that I am going to go over with them. And I can tell you that it will be, again, an overall look at contextual reality, right? So that I can help the students literate text references and how they work together to come to the same conclusions. It's one of the processes that I use when I teach, and I'm looking to do it for 3rd through 5th graders. Again, class is completely free. The only thing that I ask is that parents chime in bi-weekly would be great, and just see where the student is and what the student needs. I am positive, absolutely positive, that I will have some of the best Imagireaders and Imagirewriters come out of this class. And because I'm offering an opportunity when I see those individuals have grasped the context really, really well, they will be afforded an opportunity to have their work completely published. Stay tuned for more on that. And so that is it. I wanted to talk in detail about what the feature will be. April has always been near and dear to my heart. It's coined poetry and jazz. We celebrate both of those. And because I intersperse the literacy lesson with poetry and definitely music, because music is just really poetry, right? Most of it. It's an opportunity to take a good look at, again, contextual reality, how all of this fits together for the good. And so that is all. I do hope that if you have a 3rd through 5th grader, that you will join me. Instructions for enrollment are under the video, and you can go ahead and get signed all up. I have a few students waiting. They've been on standby because I released details at the beginning of this month, beginning of March, but that's okay. I do appreciate your patience as always. And of course, you tuning in. I do hope that you have an imaginative day. Thanks so much.